Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Did we get rugged? Crypto Insight here posting this, so I wake up and FLR is at like 0? Oh boy, this thing just collapsed, dropped like a stone. Take a look here, guys. The FLR price originally up near 50 cents, and just throughout yesterday during the FLR airdrop, we did see the price go down significantly, go down as low as just over 2.5 cents at 0.026. Now we're seeing it up near about 4 cents. And take a look at that selling pressure. Wow. I guess, people were thinking I can get out of this free cryptocurrency for a quick buck, make a quick profit, a few $100, whatever it is. And I come out a winner. But other people were suggesting that FLR is a scam. We got rugged. Taking a look at this, they're feeling like the point has been proven, the thing that they have been thinking all along. I know there's been a lot of controversy with regards to the FLR networks and, the idea that they kept pushing off this airdrop. So, guys, I'm going to get into it. I'm going to talk a little bit about some pros and cons. I hope you didn't already sell your FLR token because you might regret it. If you did, maybe this is a good opportunity to buy some of that back. Prices are cheap. Anyway, I'm going to tell you what I mean. So, Twitter's been abuzz with comments with regards to the FLR airdrop. As you guys can see, in business and finance, it is trending, at least on my Twitter account here. FLR token with 14,000 tweets has been trending. Lauren here posting, haha, yep, funny day. The day finally arrived, only to watch the price plummet. Crypto Insights just responding here. This is how things go sometimes. My thoughts are to let the dust settle and to reassess. Barry's here saying they rugged us with a laughing emoji. And if you guys remember, I did a video yesterday talking about, the potential for selling your FLR tokens and is there a possibility to maybe buy back at a lower price? Maybe you just want to sell them all together and just take the money. I mean, everybody's in a different situation. I don't know if this price will rebound. I mean, we did see the same thing with, similar kind of thing with SGB tokens. Just bringing up the SGB price here, and we basically saw a steady decline. Recently, though, we did see a spike for SGB right at the end of the year. So I don't know how many of you guys delegate SGB. Crypto Arsenal here, though, bringing up what David Schwartz talked about the other day. Okay, do you remember when David Schwartz posted this in regards to the FLR airdrop, creating artificial incentives to make people hold an asset that they don't want to hold for fundamental reasons is really bad. And for those of you guys who might not know, Ripple tried to do this in the past, right? Give away XRP for, just for the incentive to get people to start using XRP. And this was like way back in the day. I say this from over a decade of painful experience, he says, with attempts at lockups and other incentives to hold, they backfire always. They don't help in the long term because they expire. And they don't help in the short term because everyone knows they're going to expire and tries to beat everyone else trying to beat the expiration. They discourage long-term holding because the releases are coming. But as I discovered last time I tried to explain this, nobody seems to want to hear the truth about this and wants to believe that somehow incentivizing people to hold an asset they don't actually want will magically make it more valuable. So David Schwartz obviously does have experience with this and letting us in, or did let us in, I believe this was from January the 2nd, let us in on his perspective. Quamfi589 here posting this. That's the IOU getting dumped because that is based on an entirely different circulating supply than post airdrop. That's not indicative of success of the network in any way, shape, or form. Crypto Arsenal responding, no one said it was indicative of the success of the network, just that the incentive of holding would have the reverse effect and people would sell. They sold, and it's not even airdropped yet. More selling probably will be incoming. So that's the other thing that I wanted to touch on here. People are saying that FLR network has now failed because people are selling the token. David Schwartz is, suggesting something otherwise. It's kind of the psychology of airdrops, I guess you could say. If you're giving somebody something for free, even if it has fundamental underlying value that isn't realized quite yet, there is going to be a certain faction of people that decide to sell it for a quick buck. I mean, cash is king. And so, if you can grab a couple $100 off the top today, that could mean a lot for certain people. So, I mean, again, at the end of the day, everybody's different and everybody's going to have their own motivations to do what they decide to do. Of course, there are a lot of people that decided to delegate their FLR tokens. Kieran Kelly here, just posting the price. This is from a few hours ago now. Posting the price at 4 cents. Fatboy Crypto, people expecting it to be much higher than SGB. Maybe the gap will widen long term. I will add if the price gets below 2 cents again, just to increase my 3-year 85%. So what is this 3-year 85%? When are we getting the rest of our tokens? Did those who sold their FLR tokens make the right decision? This posted by the bull with no name. He wrote, it indicates a total lack in faith in the FLR networks. Unfortunately, I'm buying at these prices and hoping this lack of faith is a temporary thing. So also, there are people who just believe that the FLR networks is not going to work. They don't have any faith in the ecosystem and that, this is just another doomed token, another failure. Zerpy Sanders here saying, that's one way to get everyone to delegate. Tank the price so much, it's not worth selling anymore. Interesting. So I got to say, with the video I put up yesterday, I did read some of the comment section and, people are also mixed. Mohammed S. saying if your FLR is held on BITRUE, is the remaining airdrop going to be distributed on BITRUE again? So this is just a question about BITRUE specifically, or do we have to go through the delegation process? Now, I believe the exchanges are going to continue to airdrop. I don't know if they have to remain, because they do have a record of that already. I don't know if someone else has any more insight on this. If you do, please do put it down in this comment section or that comment section. I guess you can respond to Mohammed directly. Key difference is the drip feeding of the initial 15%. And then 3% dribbles after if you have wrapped FLR, or wrapped FLR. This could cause a Bitcoin halving type scarcity effect and push up the price, as David Schwartz has stated, could have negative consequences. We shall see. Distribution, that coming from Jam Project. Sam Silverberg here. Distribution of FLR is different than SGB. Also, hopefully more utility will be in place for applications. Meng Dynasty down here saying, it would be great if we got our SGB along with our FLR on Coinbase. Please keep in mind, this coming from Todd Hall, that if you sell, you have to pay about 40% tax for short-term capital gains. So in the United States, there's that as well. I learned the hard way, and it's very stressful. Christopher Ward also bringing up something interesting. SGB collapsed after the XFi airdrop. Everyone held SGB until XFi was dropped and then dumped their SGB. I watched it in real time. So again, guys, psychology of traders, psychology of people who received something of value for free, in quotes. The behavior is going to be proportional, I guess, to that. El Diablo Dictator Know-It-All posting this, a big dump incoming. So just more with regards to this, and check out that sell wall here. This is from a few hours ago now, but check that out. Still a lot of sell orders in place here, Marvin. Just wait for people on exchanges to start receiving FLR. So that's the other thing. I think there are a few exchanges that have not actually received their FLR yet. And so to that point, the crypto meme guy posting this, all I have to say right now to Coinbase, F you Coinbase. So I don't know. I don't have experience with Coinbase. Did any of you guys custody on Coinbase, and did you receive any FLR tokens yesterday? I got my FLR on Binance. Nothing on Coinbase, though. This coming from LS. So they want to steal from us again? I don't know. Maybe this has been updated since yesterday at 10:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not entirely sure. Nikidonia here posting this. Okay, for those of you guys who did custody on Bitstamp, for example. Bitstamp, in your original statement, not once did you state that U.S. customers would not be eligible. XRP holders would have chosen another platform for the snapshot. You robbed us again, lied to us for 2 years. So he took some snapshots from the Bitstamp Twitter account from back when the snapshot occurred back in December of 2020. So with regards to the snapshot, we will take a snapshot of XRP balances in support of the Spark airdrop, is what it was called at that time. XRP deposits and withdrawals will be disabled after half an hour before the snapshot and enabled an hour and a half into it. And so that was just one. Here's another one here. Somebody asking a question. It was Zilla Crypto here. I really hope you do not restrict the airdrop like you did with SGB for US citizens. So maybe a bit of a warning there for those who did not get SGB through Bitstamp. I have a screenshot of a conversation with your support team ensuring me that there would be no restrictions for Spark tokens, so I trusted you with my money. And here is the screen grab. So Bitstamp has been now caught on the record saying that U.S. customers, despite the SEC lawsuit, despite that, with the ongoing thing with Ripple and XRP, that US customers would still be airdropped their Spark tokens, which is what it was called at that time, now Flare tokens. However, I don't think that they have actually delivered on this yet. I could be wrong. Maybe it just took some time. Rob Licker here saying, this is going to require a lawyer. All is not all eligible. I'm down for a class action. USA Bitstamp, let's file. Binance US. Coinbase users join the party. And while we're at it, let's sue the SEC as well. Right. So, having a bit of fun with this. But, I can understand. It would be very frustrating if you thought you were going to get your Flare tokens and did not. This could still be taking some time because these are all different entities, obviously, with their own processes. So it could still be taking time. We just don't know with regards to Celsius. So this is a bit of a different situation here. Bill Morgan bringing this up. Just a reminder for XRP holders who had expected to receive a distribution of the airdropped Flare tokens from Celsius. If the below motion in the Celsius Chapter 11 matter on January the 24th is successful, you should be able to receive them. So that is interesting news, and I'm not going to read this through, but I will link it in the description for those of you guys who are interested, who may have custodied on Celsius at this point in time. Bill does say, though, good news, interesting to see how Celsius was incentivized to undertake the distribution to eligible account holders with a grant of 150 million Flare tokens by Flare. So if the motion is granted, eligible account holders will receive their airdrop Flare tokens. And so, again, just the snapshot to that effect there. Again, I will link everything in the description of the video, too, if you guys want to refer to that for later. Jungle Inc. here also getting in on the action, a 4-cent Flare. Steve asking, y'all buying an IOU from BITRUE? It's live now. This is from 6 hours ago. I think everyone trying to run out a single exit. I'll keep buying if the price goes down. So then there's the camp that is actually buying more FLR. To have more voting rights, I got some at 3 cents, said Jungle Inc. In response to pizza and beer, saying I couldn't help myself, I had to grab a little. I guess I should state, too, for those of you guys who did custody on the Ledger Nano and might not be seeing it right now, might still have some questions. I know I got some emails from some viewers saying, well, how do I find this? I have a Ledger Nano and I set it up 2 years ago and I don't remember how to connect your Ledger Nano via the MetaMask to Flare network. So guys, if you did custody on the Ledger Nano, XRP_Crow has given us a very, very easy to follow step-by-step guide as to how you can find your Flare tokens. So it's all here. I will link this in the description of the video. Also, from there, you have the option to send your FLR tokens, and Bifrost is just one particular wallet where you can delegate. So how to delegate and earn Flare tokens or Flare rewards in the Bifrost wallet. So again, another easy step-by-step guide just to show you guys what to do. Courtesy of XRP_Crow, the infographic king of the XRP community. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. Crypto Dash here, just noticing this too. For those of you guys who have been delegating your SGB tokens already, you probably did notice, and if you're doing it on Bifrost, I guess I should add, you guys probably did notice that they have changed their layout a bit. So in coordination with the FLR airdrop, they did also roll out a new layout here, so a bit of a different user experience. So if you are noticing that your Bifrost wallet looks different too, just make note of that. Oh, right, and then there was this. Okay, so I got a lot to talk about today, boy. Twitter was just full of information with regards to this because people are all kind of wondering what's going on now. Scammers are also taking advantage of this, guys. So just be wary. FTSO.eu posting this and say, welcome to the first Flare network scam token. Beware. This is not legit. Do not visit this website here. And I believe the website, if I'm not mistaken, flarefi.xyz. So just be careful, guys. There are scammers out there trying to scam you. I've also been receiving messages yesterday specifically during the airdrop saying, hey, I'm associated with Flare. Maybe we should partner up and do blah, blah, blah. And then I look at the email and it's something super sketchy. No thanks. So just be aware, guys, because this is happening everywhere. And be mindful of what you are doing because at the end of the day, even if you do sell your Flare tokens for a quick buck, you might regret it down the road. Well, first for the obvious. The token price could go up dramatically. Chances are it will likely go up with more Flare utility. But then there's also the voting process. Understanding the ecosystem, I think, is very important to understand what you have when you hold FLR token. So Ash W here posting this, FLR is a hugely underrated ecosystem, genius design. Its core protocols deployed to serve cross-chain economy, and then ultimately any system, Web 2 or 3, data that's proven on a blockchain, ran by an open community, infra players and citizens all incentivized. So much potential, says Kit Kat Club. This will be exciting. Ash W saying sure is, and a solid community participating will emerge. So there's a lot to be said about this, and if you go to Ash W's Twitter page, he also does post a fairly lengthy thread with regards to the FLR networks and all the ins and outs, all the intricacies, the details that you can go check out there if you guys are interested in knowing a little more. XRP King Dogo also posting his research here. Stop focusing on FLR's price and start to do real research about the technology like me. So he just drew up a bit of an infographic here, a hand drawing, but quite clear, tidy, neat, and nice. So just giving you guys some more information about, the FLR ecosystem, how F assets work, how it's going to, connect with the XRP ledger, FTSO voting rights, and the governance vote. Okay, this is another thing that I think, many people aren't paying attention to when the only thing on their mind is, how much are these tokens going to be worth, and can I sell them to make a quick buck? One of the many ways to earn more FLR is vote delegation. This is a risk-free way to earn rewards. With this, you are a part of the FLR network. So is it worth it, guys, to hold? Is it worth it to, even if you did sell, maybe buy back more? Less than 12 hours ago, FLR was worth $0. Now, let's not forget this, right? It did not exist in the ecosystem less than 12 hours ago. Now, this was posted this morning at 5:42 a.m. coming from Moon Lambo here on Twitter. And he says, it's because it didn't have an open market price. It hadn't been distributed yet and was not for sale. It is currently worth more than $0 and it was free. So, let's keep things into perspective here. People talking as though current market price means FLR failed already deserves a face palm emoji. Because, guys, we are still at the beginning. Lots of sellers, but who's buying it? Lots of buyers at this low value. This coming from David Ola here on Twitter. XR Pirate, though, I think gets it. The journey is just starting. And, guys, this is not just with the FLR token. This is with the XRP network as well. When we talk about value being derived to the XRP token, for example, we know that this is going to happen over time. We know it's not going to happen in one fell swoop. Well, there are some instances where the price of XRP could shoot up very quickly right away, but I'm not talking about that particularly. I'm talking about a growing ecosystem, more value derived, more partnerships, more plans for the cryptocurrency. And guys, this is still early on, so this is not indicative of whether this company has failed or not. As David Schwartz said at the beginning here, if I can find that tweet again, as David Schwartz said at the beginning here, the psychology of traders is that, if you're given something for free, chances are there's going to be a faction of people who are going to sell it. And, this is why I wanted to make this video, because there are a lot of people who wanted to sell, who may have already sold their FLR tokens, may have made a mistake. Again, that is up to you because everybody's financial situation is different, but also can have the opportunity to buy back lower. If you sold at even 10 cents, bought back at 2 cents, well, now you would have 5 times more FLR if I've done the math correctly. And then there was this point I wanted to bring up as well, okay? From Jungle Inc., he did just release a video, so I do suggest you go over to Jungle's channel and take a look at this. FLR token dropping like a rock under 4 cents. Jungle Inc. brings up an interesting point. Mikkel asking, do I need to buy before the vote and delegate, or will this vote just increase rewards in general? Jungle Inc. responding to this. The coin holders will be voting, so the people that just sold me their 15% also gave me the rights to vote on their remaining 85%. Are you sure about that, Jungle asks Pizza and Beer. Are you able to withdraw that FLR onto the FLR networks yet from BITRUE? Because I can't. Don't you have to be in a supporting FLR wallet to vote? You will be able to withdraw before the vote. BITRUE will allow withdrawal before most exchanges hand the coins over. Mikkel responding here, that's actually kind of wild. So pretty much their remaining 85% gets recycled back to us. Very interesting. So the voting rights, okay, this is also a reason why you may want to hold on to that FLR. So they've kind of structured it in a way to give you a little more incentive not to sell down at 4 cents or whatever the price is at the moment that you're watching this video. XRPL artwork down here saying that is correct. So tell me down in the comments, did you guys sell your FLR tokens? Are you looking to buy back at a lower price? This network is not mature yet, and it's still going to take some time before not just the FLR network, the XRPL, and the entire crypto ecosystem really does mature. At the end of the day, though, all these tokens, right, the tokens that solve problems are going to be the ones that have value down the road. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.